live. We're live. We are live. Hello, everybody.
Whoa, hey
We are
everybody.
here.
Hi. Hey, my name is Labubu Clinton.
Which is based on.
No, don't show yet. Oh.
Okay.
You really-
This is the devil in the blue dress.
That was the spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you want to find out more about that last picture, you got to stay with us till the end of the show because we're not going to show that again.
That is
So
true.
until the next this hour's up. Now I gotta go. I have a gig coming up with another band. We're gonna be doing Darren and Karen. We got 2 songs. We're gonna be playing over at the Jamba.
So tell us about that for anyone. How can people?
Well, this is local stuff for Ventura folks. But what is it? Mamba? I don't know. It's like a national art and music and dance and all this crap.
Okay.
It sounds like this other kind of organization, but it's not that one. It's
it's not the one that they were thinking. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It supports artists.
It's not the Mamba. It's
no. It's only the good one. It's only the one
anyway,
that
they have an open mic on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, open mic.
They have open mic on Sunday, so I'm bringing my drums over there, and we're going to be playing my drums in this great studio. And we're going to be doing those 2 songs that we worked on last night if you were part of the gig. And that was, the stuff that Pat Miskell is doing is like God Saved Me for You and Jesus in the Gutter.
Oh, wow. Now that is interesting. Okay.
Jesus in the gutter because he lives in the gutter. He's everywhere. He's got to be there too.
Jesus is everywhere. That is the truth. The Christ consciousness pervades all things and is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent.
I mean, everybody's in it.
We're all connected and we're all one. That's the truth. Separation is a lie.
Yeah, that's right.
Wouldn't you say? Yeah, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Wow, listen to you.
I've been studying with you. I've been studying with the professor. So
well, I'm guessing, because that's the thing. What the best thing that happened this last week, in the last couple of days particularly, it's been Parents' Weekend at UCSB.
Oh.
And I got to pull the covers to a lot of people, man, particularly some professors that got in my car about the real, what is the motivation of the UC system?
What is it?
And we've forgotten. Most people have no idea. Even the academics don't even know why they're there.
Okay.
The original reason the UC came was to give the finest education we could for free to veterans as a thank you for giving their service to our country.
Well, that's beautiful.
All right.
That is gorgeous.
And so that's what was going on. And then what happened is when Reagan was governor, the Ellsberg papers came out called the Pentagon Papers.
Uh-huh.
And it disclosed the fact that they were lying to us and they were starting to bomb in Cambodia innocent people that lived there because they were somehow, just like what we were doing to kill these people on the Venezuelan boats.
Yeah.
Okay, we were doing that same thing and we were expanding the war. And the people in Isla Vista, the students there, decided to do a sit-in in the park in Isla Vista. A peaceful demonstration. The government sent in agent provocateurs and started a fire at the Bank of America. Reagan was the first California governor to put the National Guard on his own people.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
What's wrong with? Why don't you know that?
I did not know that. They don't teach that in the schools.
They don't teach you that, do they?
I think it's hidden by, I think it's hidden on purpose.
Hidden? You think that's a conspiracy? Now that is a conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah, it is.
But if you go in on your conspiracy theory and you Wow, that's so much fun. I'm putting
Yeah.
out. Basically, I have a recording here of my last gig with the Psycho Surfers.
Right.
It's a
So
little
Psycho
bit.
Surfers is another one of your bands. Darren and Karen is another one, and Tribal Me, right?
Okay, so yeah, what we're doing here. There you go. I'm much better now. Anyway, so what's going
Yep.
on is
Well,
that
we want people to know what
there.
they're
That's what
listening to,
happened.
right?
So
Like if people like what
Reagan,
they're
remember, it's
listening
like
to.
nowhere in history has ever sent the. Am I right?
Yeah,
Like
that's
Trump
right.
is the only one to ever do that, right?
Yes.
But it's not true.
So, okay, okay, so tell us what you mean by that. So let's give us a history lesson because you love history.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this other thing off because it's just in the way. I wish I didn't have to do it, but next time we'll
Just a
figure it
little
out.
bit.
There you go. Oh man, I don't know why. Now I got too much everywhere. Oh, shoot. Okay, music player. I don't know what to say about that. She sold the house, took the car.
Really groove into this music though, I'll tell you
Pretty
that.
good though, huh? But
It
I
is
don't
like
know how to
really,
control it.
really good. Yeah.
I can't really control it. I don't know how to control it. So I'm gonna have to learn. I don't know what to do, but it's really cool, huh?
Man, it's amazing.
Trying it. Yeah, it's great.
So good.
Okay, here's that.
Love it.
Okay, well, jet trap. Stop. Stop.
Oh, that ending is so amazing though.
Isn't that cool? Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Great. Well,
that's
heads
what
are
I'm
rolling,
talking
man.
about.
The guy
Yeah.
got pissed. He killed some people that night.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Crazy stuff. That's real, true stories. These are true
Yeah,
stories.
that's some real, yeah. And that's you. That's
I'm
you on the
jamming on the
drums.
drums. I'm having a great time. I got some new drums. I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, tell us about the new drums because I'm
Well, I
like a
got some pearl
connoisseur.
drums. I just saw them in a pawn shop, and they stopped me, and I had to go get them. And then I created stands for them, and I included them in my new thing. And I don't know what do I do with the sound? Where do I go for sound? Huh?
Um,
Where do I go?
maybe just your overall. No, not your overall volume.
See, if I do that, then we're going to be losing here.
Then
I
I
might
wouldn't
have
be
to
able to
go
hear
come
you.
offline, turn everything off, and come back.
Oh no 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 no! Don't do that! Don't do that!
I might have to because I don't know what's going on.
It's not as loud and overpowering though as you'd think. Like we can still hear you.
Okay.
Or let me ask the audience: Can you guys still hear Alanson talking? Just say yes or no. Just put a Y or
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
I got a
All right.
couple
Cool.
yeses. I got
All
like
right.
two
Well, we'll keep
yeses so
going now.
far. Let's keep going because
So
to me,
really,
I
I don't
can
know.
hear you
I got
too.
like 3 or 4 tracks. I'm listening to basically a little bit of a recording from Trent of the show, and I don't really know how to turn it on or off. For some reason, I can't find the mechanism by which to turn it off. Oh, here, maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. I got it. Ha!
All right.
No,
I knew you'd
stop.
get it. You're a technical human being,
No,
so
it keeps going. There's another
I knew
track.
you would get it.
No, it hasn't stopped.
It went
No.
down. You turned it down.
I turned one of them. There's like 2 going on simultaneously. Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does sound
Too
lower
many files
though,
open.
so that's
They're
good.
all open. Stop. 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 No, still playing back there.
But it's quieter. You keep turning
No,
it
it's
quieter,
way
so
back
that's
there.
good. Yeah.
See,
Now
that's
I
the
don't hear it
thing.
at
Some
all.
deep in back of my computer, there's some files running that I don't know how to handle. Okay,
Mm.
everybody, this is the kind of world we live in. Now, so what we're talking about, remember, is that so Reagan did this, and then Reagan started unwinding the free education part of it because he didn't want people hiding out in schools getting free education instead of going to war and dying, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what that's about. And then Nixon, and then, oh man, it just keeps going on and on. And then Reagan showed up again. Reagan again is another mouthpiece, just actor. Although during the time, like, he came out originally for actors and created some unions for actors in Hollywood, and that's how he got himself into politics and like seen as the guy that could get things done. There you
go. Okay.
Played a couple roles. Played a couple movie roles. Starred in some.
He was a cowboy type guy, right? Like,
you know, they were all playing fast and loose with the thing, but you know, again, it's like, which side are you on, boy?
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's this whole black hat, white hat war that's going on that I know people are going to want to know about, but this has to be, if you're listening to me, if you're in this room and following us, you got to know about like these things that are going on. Like, these are bigger than us. Okay. These are very, very well thought out plans. Now what I think is there's a Newsom Harris situation, and now these guys are both very well educated educators, and they come through, I mean, basically the UC system.
Okay.
So they could actually, with a think tank from UC Berkeley, come up with a plan by which to, you know, take over and regain control. But you know they're in it because they're not giving all the control to the people. They want to hold on to the levers of power, and that's where things get weird. Okay. And that's why AOC doesn't really know about that. I mean, maybe she's hip to it now. I'm sure she's been schooled. You know, and Jasmine Crockett is going to school right now because she knows. I mean, but remember, Kamala Harris comes from the same prosecutorial background.
Oh yeah, she's a prosecutor.
These guys, and they're female prosecutors, and they want to see things done properly for the benefit of most people. Don't you think?
Well, of course. Yeah, that's the whole thing of being a prosecutor.
That's really the thing we're trying to get to. Remember that on the line since the time, remember Roe v. Wade happened in what, 1970s?
Yeah, 73 maybe?
Okay. Just shy of the Equal Rights Amendment. That would have been that is the thing. They gave you guys sex so you would stop talking about equal rights.
That's a good point. That's a very solid point.
Are you kidding me? They gave you sex. Then they've continued to sexualize females to the point of this Epstein, Clinton are way bigger and deeper than any Trumpy Dumpy could ever get involved with, okay? He was on the outside looking in. He was begging, obviously, to do whatever he could to be part of that group. You right? Are you with me?
Yeah. The crowd is with you, too. The crowd is with you.
He's subjugating himself to everybody. He will take a golden shower from anybody, this guy.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Well, so now follow the dots. Okay, so you start with this guy. Remember, I shared with you the Powell memorandum.
Yes.
The Powell memorandum went out in the 70s. It was about how to consolidate power into the hands of capitalists and keep it away from those fucking libtards who want to give everything away for nothing. And that was the first time they started really cracking down on the border, because the 70s, 80s, it was a pretty fluid border. Okay, literally, you could just go in on a weekend, go across, back and forth. There was very little oversight, as it should be. You know, if you were Mexican, you were welcome. If you were American, you were welcome, right? Everybody's welcome. Whatever the fuck you want to do. You can't imagine this, but you know how it is in Canada. Like, what was it like to go to Canada last time you went?
Well, that totally changed after 9/11 and all that. That used to be easy.
Well, after
Not easy
9/11,
anymore.
I mean, 9/11 is like, you know, recent history. We're talking about, yeah, like
Yeah.
80s, right? Before
Mhm.
9/11, you could run to an airport and get on a plane 15 minutes, like, you know, get through, dropped off at the curb and be on the plane 15 minutes later.
That's true. That's true.
As long as it took you to walk across the fucking, you know, from the car to the plane is what it took you to get on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of lines, but you know, not like it is. I mean, this whole thing is industrialized.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. Donald Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney made money on every single X-ray machine that you see the TSA use. Look at it.
Wow.
How did I get this information?
Wow. How
Where did
did
I get this
you?
information? Where did I get this?
Wow.
KPFK Los Angeles,
KPFK.
Free Speech Radio, Margaret Prescott, the gang over there, rolling out the free speech, the real news since 1960, 1959, 1960. KPFK is a free speech radio sponsored by the people for the people, and don't you forget it. Now take all your money and go spend it on KPFK and listen up and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's where I get all this stuff, okay? It had to come through KPFK because where else can you find any information like this? Nowhere. Where'd you go?
I'm here. I was letting that sink in for everyone. Put in kpfk.org.
I thought you were going to put it up
kpfk.org.
on the screen. Put a big old KPFK, slap it up there. I don't care.
Yeah, let
Is it
me put that
okay?
on. I have it in here.
Is it okay if I give free advertising to a free speech network?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yes, of
You like
course.
that free speech?
Yes, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Okay, now I got
kpfk.org.
about another 15, 20 minutes, and then I got to pack up and haul ass.
Oh yeah, so people were asking about what concert you were getting ready for. Do you want to give them the details or how anyone can
Well, it's a little
support?
close thing, and I might be on. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I might be having a phone behind the drums because I definitely want to record it because it's going to sound great in there.
Okay,
So
so let
I'm
me
not
put
quite sure.
that on the screen right now so people
Okay,
can
well,
follow.
kpfk.org for all this information, but you got to go to the archives too. I mean, so you got to follow this stuff. Okay, remember that it was, you know, who was it? 1984. It was Wilson Smith
Yeah.
that, you know, kept a journal. He was keeping a diary that was against the rules because no one wanted to keep real truth around any longer than they
Yeah.
could. They were trying to manipulate it. I'm one of those. I cannot stop remembering how things unfolded and how we were warned several times in advance by the people at KPFK before elections and so forth. So, I mean, you know, we tend to be a little bit skeptical about everything that comes our way, as the news should be. That's why the news is the fourth pillar of democracy. Don't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. The news and the media affects everything. You got to get it right. If you don't get it right, then the people are misinformed because the average person, look, people work and they have families and they have illnesses and they have businesses. They don't have time to come in and really distill and do the research. So we depend on the media to distill things down. And when you have bad media agents, you get disinformation and really you can have chaos or tyranny or right. I mean, the media is very powerful.
Well, what do you think people can do with good information?
Well, they can act on it and they can vote on it and
They
they
can do a good
can
thing. They can make good
yeah,
decisions with good information. You can make a good decision. Without good decision, you can't do anything.
yep,
So,
yeah,
I mean, you just get basically what you got. You got a bully who's going to starve our kids
yep,
so that he can give a little money to his friends.
right,
Is anybody sick to their stomach yet? Is anybody a little bit nauseous about that idea?
I am.
Yeah. Doctor, please.
I was listening to that because it's one of my favorite songs too. It's like so good.
That's good. We got twofer. So we have a background of Psycho Surfers. This is Tony Bellinger and Trent Hinkforth primarily.
Yeah.
And Ted is playing bass.
Yep.
And I'm on the drums and I'm killing it. I'm doing a thing. See, I do a bass line on my drum.
I've noticed that. And you also use brushes more than the average drummer, I think.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to get over. I mean, because the quiet drummer, I think, works more. So, you know, if you want to throw a lot of noise at people, they're not going to hire you. But if you stay quiet, they're more likely to call you back. So that's what I think. And that goes along with the Stoic teaching that I'm following these days, and how to basically, you know, just let your work speak for itself and don't worry about other things. Tell me, does anybody like this? What is this guy, Labubu?
Labubu, yeah. Oh, but I want to answer these comments right now about that's Psycho Surfers. So people thought this is here in this band. So the guy talking to you right now, guys, is the drummer for the band that you're listening to. So how can they like follow up with Psycho Surfers? Because I'm seeing some interest in the soundtrack tonight.
Well, I mean, we have some unreleased material that we need to work on. So that's one of the things that on our stack, our desk, you know, our desk. I've got singles coming out, and then if they go to Lance Charles Drums, you can see progress. I mean, all these little incremental progress, and a lot of the outtakes. You know, it's all the outtakes is over on YouTube. Yeah, here comes Damon. Damon's in for a peek at what's going on.
Yeah, for a peek.
Picking up some stone. That's what they're calling it these days. Yeah, man, they got some good stone out there. Well, this is a stone quarry, so we're not joking.
No, we didn't get stone. No, it's stone. No.
Yeah, I know. You can get stoned anywhere. Anytime you light a joint. All right, guys. Let's go. Shannon's in. Okay, she's got to be playing harmonica over there. We're playing camp. This is a little musical on Oaks Chestnut. Just off. 7:10. 7:09. Come on over. You guys should come over. It's gonna be great. Hey, it's so much fun. Oh, goodness. New drums. I got 2 new drums. I got these pearl drums. I mean, I had no idea I was missing real drums. My other ones are real too. I mean, they're really friends of mine. I've been working with them for years. I play drums, Rogers. Sorry, Rogers. Given by a certain special. And Mike Stone Shop. Until I die. But I got some of these pearls drums out of the. It took me a minute to find the hardware. But they sure do sound good.
I love pearl drums, by the way. That was my first drum set. Was a pearl export.
Oh my God, that's exactly this one. They're 2.
Oh, is that exactly this one? Because that was my first one. It was a green, like a forest green color.
Spoiled.
I still have it.
You're spoiled rotten. That stuff's
I know, and
oh my God.
I was like maybe, I don't know, 11 or something. Yeah, I was like 12
Stop.
maybe.
Let's go, girl. It's time to start. But like we should just put a song up, and then you play your version, I'll play my version.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Who's better or different or whatever.
But I never learned your
we
drum.
We could climb them together. You see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
At the end, that's the new thing. Will be 2 drummers fucking colluding off each. Oh my God!
Isn't that amazing? So cool. That would be so cool.
Yeah. So where's your? Do you have it set up someplace?
Yeah.
Is it still set up?
No, it's in storage right now. I have the snare here, but the snare is a Ludwig. So I have an ancient, like a retro, like, but no, not retro, like an actual old Ludwig from like the 60s
Yeah,
snare. But
no, an
then
actual.
everything, yeah, but everything else is the Pearl export. And then that part is in
Which
storage. I
color
gotta
is
put
it?
it up. What's that?
Which color was it?
It's like a forest green, like a deep green kind of. Because I used to like green when I was a kid, so I got,
It's
I got
green.
green.
Is it green metallic, like chrome?
No, no, it's regular green. I wish it was green metallic. That would have been so cool. Back in the day, we had to just buy stuff in stores, and whatever the inventory was. So, like, my mom took me to the local music shop,
Wow.
and like that's
Oh,
what
I
they
mean,
had.
so my drums were like mail order. They were comped by a
Wow.
Japanese company, but they were Pearl derivative, but
Oh
they were
my
like a cheap version
gosh.
of a Pearl.
Oh my gosh.
But it was good enough. I don't care, man. It's double drum. I mean, I didn't have double drums. I had, but I had two rides and then two floor toms,
Wow.
I think. And then I had my whatever. And then I still have my hi-hats. My hi-hats are from those days. Those hi-hats are special. They were given to me by a special friend about I was 12 or something.
Right, right, right.
He
I mean,
handed
but
me
like,
these. I'm like,
but I
I will
never
take
found
I will
out
take
what.
this.
But what's your drum origin story? Like, how did you get involved in drumming?
Well, again, this person who was I got a chance to talk about this. Deborah Cooperstein is her name,
Okay.
and I don't know if she's very reclusive, so I'm sure she didn't want anybody knowing that's her name.
Okay.
But she was my babysitter, and then was a very dominant. Turned out to be a lesbian person.
Okay. Okay.
And showed me basically the fact that like feminism is fucking whatever. It's what it is.
Yeah.
I was raised feminist by this person because I really adored this person. So whatever they said, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
I fell in love with her, and she taught me how to be like whatever feminist is in her mind. But and then she became openly gay judge, elected judge in New York
Wow.
and Long Island. And then I was telling this person, because their daughter is in that field, I said, you got to look up her work, because she had some very, very far out remedies for youth offenders primarily.
Okay.
Like really, I don't know, quite unique and always very creative.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. That
So
is
that's
so
her
great.
legacy, is to be, very, in that respect. So, and
Right.
then, whatever. I just don't know what, we lost touch. There was something that happened that I did at my mom's funeral that she looked at me and gave me that fucking look about. I don't even know. I don't know what I did, but it's been that relationship my entire life with her. But that's been something that I value.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I cherish. Okay, so
That's
I might have to get going. I mean, it's dark.
okay.
It's dark, but
No, no, that's okay. So people should be tuning in to Lance Charles Drums on YouTube to
maybe
catch.
later on. That's right, Lance Charles Strong. I'll be going live. I'll take my phone in when I play, because I always do. And then
Okay. So is that
hopefully,
going to
I'm gonna
be
have a
like
lot
an
of drums I
hour?
got to bring over. What we're trying to do is just set the drums up in one side, so I'm not like disturbing the whole crowd.
No, I get it. Yeah. No, I get it.
But I want
All
to hear
right.
my
Well, I'll
drums
be
in that
tuning
room.
in too. So if you go live, like send me the link so I can share it and I can check in.
I will, and that's what we're gonna do. So make sure you check on it with Glory B. Right now, Glory B is running the show right now.
Yeah, Glory B is running this show right now.
So
This
where's
one.
your you need to be subscribing to Glory B right now, everybody.
Oh, thank you. How about both? They'll do both. There you go.
Well, if you can, because you need more traffic.
That's right. Yeah, I know.
And
Absolutely.
And then we need to somehow monetize this so you can get traffic.
That's right. It's all about if you run a few ads, if that's all I got to do, and they're pretty cheap actually, so I can just run a few ads and we'll
Can
get
you do
people
that?
on here.
Can you do that right here in front of everybody? Tell everybody you're going to run some ads.
Yeah.
Then,
I have
now.
to go. Yeah, I have to go behind the scenes when I'm not live, and then do it on the channel. Yeah.
Okay, so this is perfect. This is like a 30-minute show, and just as we promised, we're going to show you the whole enchilada. What Renee showed you just a little bit of. We're just going to leave up on the screen until your eyes burn and you're eating.
Let me put a.
You're not
Okay,
going to
wait.
be able
Do you
to
want me to
unsee
show?
this, so be ready. If you don't want, okay, here's the chance. If you don't want to see this picture, you got to leave right now.
Yeah, because it's a little salacious and it's of a former president. Is all I'm going to say.
I'm just going to say this. Wait, hold on. Let's just set it up because I have to bail for this gig.
Okay.
So
yeah, don't be late for the gig.
Don't be late for my gig. I got to be way early. I want to sit there because the earlier the better.
The earlier the better is what I say.
Okay. So, but here's the thing. This was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend ever. Okay, these guys were one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
If Bill Clinton is alive, Jeffrey Epstein probably is too. Okay?
Yep.
And they can work it out. They know how to do this stuff. They can disappear people. They can do it all for themselves or other people anytime they want.
Yep.
So that's what I think. So that's my own opinion. It's not. Yep. It's all for entertainment purposes only.
For entertainment only, guys.
Not the truth. No fact. I made it up completely.
Okay.
Out of whole cloth. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
But let's show the painting then before you go, so they can react. Let's put it up.
You tell me what you think.
Okay. And he's pointing at you. I want you. Uncle Sam wants you.
Okay, did you know here? I want everybody to notice this was Bill Clinton, a portrait of Bill Clinton, commissioned by Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
His best friend ever. As he was president. Holy shit. What does that mean? Okay. And that is a painting of him in the Oval Office. This is the sanctuary of the U.S. government. Yeah. And this president is in a blue dress, making fun of being in that situation. What is going on?
It's in our face. It's like flagrant.
All right, we'll see you next time.
All right, bye everybody.
For the last week on One Whole Earth.
One Whole Earth. Bye.
One of the very, very few people getting this message. We want to prove to the whole world that the impossible dream